Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today and I'm so sorry it cut out on me on the last one, though I had kind of started saying goodbye. I do want to show you how they ended up. Aren't these cute? These turned out so cute. And I absolutely love, and these are probably not, I'm probably going to trim these up a little more, and I'm actually probably going to put some like fray check on that. So, but didn't these all turn out so, whoops, cute. Love it. I love it all. So I thought those were really cute. So that's another set of tags made for this next project. So I did scrape a layer off of me of the glue. So I won't totally gross you out. It does. I gotta tell you what, these dip nails are the best. They are the best. They are fantastic. So I am very thankful. So I'm going to be doing two different tag sets, and I wanted to share with you. So this one, these are repair tags. So I'm going to put a doily on here, and I'm not sure what else. I was thinking I might collage, but I might not. I'm not really sure. But I do want that doily. I think I'm going to do these like this and have it come around. And I don't know. I'm not 100% there. Whoops, there yet on these one. And I think I've got three right here, so I can put these up. But I think these are really cute. So I wanted to do one that was just really simple. And if you're like looking at this going, I really cannot do this. This is not my thing. I mean, I want to do it, but I can't. This is your tag. This is your tag. It's pre-cut. It's pre-done. You can buy these on Etsy. You can get them. Sometimes you can just go into like certain stores and say, could I buy three tags? And sometimes they're like, buy them. Heck, I'll give them to you. Or they'll give them to you. And, you know, I mean, it's just always amazing. And I love this too. So I might just do something like that, but we'll see. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get my glue stick, so you don't have to have a fancy glue. Pardon me. And you just get these doilies. You can get, they have them at the Dollar Tree, they have them at Michael's, they have them at Walmart, they have them everywhere. So this is an easy supply to use, and some of them, you may have some of these in your drawer, you know, from, you know, putting this on a tea, you know, like a tea cup and saucer kind of thing. I'm always surprised at what people have in their stash and for what reason. And maybe it came from your grandmother, your mother, or your aunt, or somebody, you know, maybe at church, or it was a part of a project for something else. Maybe you were teaching your kids how to make Valentine's, and you had some doilies. So you just grab those doilies, and I'm putting it on kind of an angle because I kind of like the angle of the weave of the doily. I know you don't have to do that, but it's just something I like. And I'm just going to wrap it around. And that's it. I'm just going to make sure that it is all down very well. And there's still room to write. I am going to come back and I'm going to distress this, but I'm going to let these kind of sit for a few minutes, and I'm going to show you what we can do to make those really quick and easy. So, and because I'm doing threes, because I have 3 children and I'm making 3 gifts, I'm just going to do these real quick. First off, welcome to all of our new subscribers, and hello to all of our wonderful friends here on this channel. You guys are amazing, and you know, if any of our new subscribers say, hey, I'm new, I know you guys are amazing, and you're going to encourage them. So, because that's what this channel is all about, just encouragement. So this one, I'm going to go from the other side. It doesn't matter. I'm just showing you, it doesn't matter. Do what floats your boat. Seriously, if you want to come from the left, you want to come from the right, you want to come from the bottom, I haven't thought about the bottom. That's what I'll do next. Hold on, I'm getting glue everywhere. But yeah, I mean, everybody here is so encouraging. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to have you with us. And I always get cut off at the end because I'm talking too much and I'm working too hard. Not hard, but having too much fun, honestly. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to be part of us. This channel is all about encouragement. So I just want to say that real quick, and we'll get busy on this other. So I am really loving this particular project. It is fun. It is not a typical journal project. So, yeah, I mean, it's all good. So you could even come from the bottom or the top, and I'm going to come from the bottom this time. So there is no right or wrong. It's your project. You do it the way you want to do it. Don't do it however you want to do it. I'm going to let that dry really well before I trim that. And yeah, oops, make sure that got down. Yep, and that part. Okay, so I'm going to let those dry, and then we're going to go to a second project, and then we're going to come back to that project, okay? Let me get all this glue off of me, and let me wipe my mat off here. So, get up some of my mess, my scraps, my cuts, and my slivers of trash everywhere. It is, I'm already sticky again, guys, and gooey. Sorry. Let me grab another wipe here. But this has been a blast. I have had so much fun with y'all. And I cannot wait when we get to this end of this series to put everything together. And then, most importantly, give it to my kiddos for Valentine's. So, and after so many years of being behind, I cannot tell you what it feels like to be ahead. It's amazing. Hold on, let me get it. I realized when my husband and daughter just came in a minute ago, it was like, oh my gosh, I haven't even stopped to eat. I haven't stopped to drink. I haven't stopped to... It's just too fun. Okay, so my next project is going to be with this spun sugar. So these are just the mini distress inks, and I'm hoping these are still juicy. They have been just unpacked. I have finally broken down and got some of the minis, and all of a sudden it dawned on me, you know, these just don't feel like they seal as well. So I'm hoping. Let's see, are they? No, they're kind of juicy. Okay, so for this project, I'm going to do 3 different just plain old index cards. And you're like, yeah, wah, wah. But first I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these together because they're really flimsy, and I don't like that. So let's start with the first one, and we're just going to use Yoo-Hoo. So let me put that on top till I get ready to use it. And I guess I should actually turn the glue up. I'm probably going to go through a whole stick today, which is totally fine by me, because I bought the big pack from Amazon. And I know that a lot of you use like the purple Yoo-Hoo. This is just all I could find. And I'd really rather have the big stick. But the great thing about these small sticks is I travel so much, these just fit right in. Whoops. I thought I was matched up. I'm not. Let me do it this way. But I am loving this. This is so cute. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to stick that one together. I'm going to come back and stick the other 2, and then we will start with our next part of this. So, and I'm putting the lines on the inside. You can keep the lines on the outside if you want to use these for journaling cards. You can do whatever floats your boat. You do what works for you. Ooh. Okay, so, but I am trying to kind of match up the lines on the inside. Whoops. Uh-oh. I was too fast. It is kind of hard. We're getting a lot of shadows here because it is definitely nighttime now. And I'm sorry for any shadows you guys are seeing. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that little tiny sliver, because guess what we can do? You saw it here? This is not the perfectionist way of doing something. Okay. Okay, I'm one short, so let me grab one more here. And I just keep these beside me. I use them to make notes. I use them to write my ideas down. I use them in projects. So go to the Dollar Tree. I really, they sell some extra thick ones on Amazon that are so much better. If you can afford it, get those. But if not, go to the Dollar Tree. Just stick them together. So, because they're $1. I mean, how, yeah, cheapest, one of the cheapest crafting items we can use. So, when we need a little bit of something, but these are really almost like the thickness of scrapbook paper. I know. Okay, hold on. There it is. I'm going to get that glue up. And now, let's go to the next part. And where's my lid? Did you see it? Okay. I'm not going to worry about it. it will be coming up in just a moment. Alright, so let's see if these are dry. Yes, they're dry enough. So I'm going to cut this way because I can see it better on this one. This is the only one I have to trim because we did them all 3 different ways. So we're going to let those continue to dry, and we'll keep working on these cards, these tags. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Like, I'm going to go the first one. I'm going to open back up my spun. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to go, let's see if I can just get a little, I'm getting a little tiny faint. And, you know, you may want to go like that. But I am just getting the pink on the edge. That's all I'm doing. And it doesn't matter. Well, that one's not perfect either, so let me trim this one. You think you got it matched up. Hold on. And you don't. Okay. So, no use to waste my ink on that one. But I'm just kind of giving it that pink edge. And on my bigger ones, they really definitely come in more, but I could hold it more at an angle, but we'll see. And I was going to use my sponge, but I realized this is not as juicy as my big ones. So, for this to be brand new, I wish it were juicier. I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. I wish it were. So, let me get that corner a little bit more. And there we go. Isn't that pretty? I could do the back, but I'm not, because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in just a minute. I'll show you. So let's get these done real quick, and then we will move on. And I know this is probably boring, and I'm sorry. This is the part of repetition. Distressing is always, you know, can be boring for some, and I get it. And if you don't like this, fast forward through this part. I promise. I totally understand. But anyways, so we're glad to have everybody. Glad you're here. I hope you guys are like staying warm this weekend. I mean, it's supposed to be quite a weekend. I know a lot of people in the north are hunkered down, and I know this last week for some of y'all, oh my goodness, in the midway part, I'm going to put that back to back. In the you know, what am I trying to say? The middle of the northern portion of the United States. There's my geography specialization failing me. Like the Midwest. That's the word I'm looking for. And you guys have had a rough time. Goodness gracious. And I can't imagine the Dakotas. And like I said, my friend in Minnesota. And oh my goodness, New England, Maine. Oh my goodness. So you guys are definitely getting some real winter. Like Arctic winter. So, golly. We here have been cold. I mean, we've had stuff come in, and literally we found yesterday we had some lights blow completely up out of the ground. My husband went and peeked. He goes, I wonder if these still work, and they did, thank goodness. So, sorry, I've still got all kinds of stuff stuck to me. So, I've got that part done, and what I'm going to do for this part is I'm just going to utilize the stickers in the kit, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. And these are more pink, so I'm going to go with these stickers more. So, I love the doily. You know what? I've got 3 doilies. We're going to use those on those other tags. Yay! Okay, so I have pink roses. I have a bicycle built for 2. That is going to go to my oldest. She is a bicycle built for 2 gal. So she really likes bicycles. She decorates with bicycles. She's just a bicycle girl. And I should have put a little glue under that. Normally I would, but in reality, these are sticking so well. This is by Echo Park, and they have done a phenomenal job. I used to not trust, and I usually don't trust all that, but yeah, it's working. It's working. I love the phone. I'm going to use the phone on one. And then, aren't these cute? So I'm going to kind of do these at the bottom so that they can be written on up above. Okay. And then I've got one more, and I've got a camera. Pardon me. And that one will go to my youngest because she loves to take pictures. I mean, she is, my son loved it for a while. He has a good eye, but my youngest has a really good eye. And I love photography. I can talk photography all day long. So, Gosh, I'm just peeling with glue. Sorry guys, it's so gross. Okay, so we are done. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I pulled out all this washi that I have for Valentine's. And I may use all of it, I may use none of it. But what I'm thinking is on the back of this, I'm thinking I'm just going to put washi down. I know, I'm going to do one, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera. Because I don't want you to be bored to death, okay? But I'm going to start with the whitest and see what we have. And I love the XOXO. So I want to make sure I'm in the right, what, an XOXO, it's not directional, but anyways, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, but first what I'm going to do is washi doesn't always stay. So I'm going to Yoo-hoo glue, at least for the first strip really well. And then I'm going to come back in. If it needs more glue, I'll add more glue. But I'm going to put glue down, especially in the corners. Because, you know, washi, it can peel up. Some of it is like, you know, there for life. But some of it, you know, and one of the great things about when you do that, it literally releases super easy. So, come on, cut. There we go. Alrighty, so I've done that one. Let's see. What I think this is really, I bought this for Christmas, and I didn't use it, and I thought, well, there's nothing wrong with using that for Valentine's. That's a good one. So, I'm going to use it. Pardon me. But, hopefully next week, everybody's going to be warmer. At least safe. If you guys are in those really cold places, please be safe. That's all I can say over and over and over. It's just, you know, down here we have a saying, when it's raining, turn around, don't drown. You know, up there, stay home. If it's bad, stay home, please. We want you to be safe. There is nothing worse than being caught in a snowstorm and having car troubles. Or we had that happen when we lived in New England, and it took a long time to get help. I was glad I had blankets for all the kids and snacks, and of course you couldn't put water in your car. Like they were like saying, oh, put water in your car. Well, it turns to a big old chunk of ice. It doesn't happen that way when you're caught in a snow thing. So, but at least, you know, I mean, we did have roadside. I'm going to cut this because this is not wanting to. The glue is making it kind of slippery, and I just don't want it to slip up and off. I think that pink is too pink, so I'm going to put that one back. Whoops, I've got this one. Oh, that's too dusty pink. Okay, never mind. So, anyways, I'm just hoping you guys are all safe. That's all that matters. And hopefully next week it won't be as, you know, rough a week, you know, weather-wise for everybody. I mean, I know for us, this is the time of the year where all the roses get, you know, trimmed and pruned. Like I said, my husband was pruning grapes, and he today, and he has a lot of pruning to do. He's been pruning trees, and you know how that goes. So anyways, but a couple of years ago my husband fell off a ladder while he was pruning with the chainsaw and dislocated his hand really badly, the index finger on his hand. And he's so fortunate he threw the chainsaw away, and yeah, he was just, thank God, he was on like a 6-foot ladder. Okay, this is where you know how straight you've been when you get to the end. Clearly, I haven't been that straight. But, anyways, and so, you know, my dad was so cute when he did it. And I'm going to overlap these because that one is just arrows, and I'm totally fine with that. And it makes it easier. And so, but anyways, he had this joke, and he was so tickled with himself, and my husband just thought it was so cute. He was like, he asked my husband, were you on the limb when it fell, when you cut it? And my husband was like, he was like, no. And then my husband started laughing because my dad was just so tickled with that, you know, I don't know what made him think that. It was so cute. But were you on the limb when you were cutting it? So, okay, how easy peasy is all of that? And super cute. I mean, that might be like, woo, for you, but I like it. So, and this is for my oldest, so I'm going to give her this pink. And these are cut by these tab punches. And all you do is I take my paper, I line it up the way I want it to go, and then, whoops, you put this in, sorry, the right way. And you have to kind of keep, you know, cutting and measuring to where you think it should be. And I probably overcut that there. But let's see, maybe not, who knows, miracles can happen. Okay, and it is, you know, fiddly. You got to get it in there. It's a little fiddly, but it is not impossible. There you go. And what you do is, there you go, you get it right below where you want it to be folded. And I know you guys all know this. This is nothing new. And then you just punch it. And then you have a tab. So, I already have 1, 2. This was my third one. I wanted to save that for y'all. Just let you guys see how I did it. Ugh, goodness. Alright, let me put that up. And, okay. So now, all I'm going to do is I really want to make sure this holds. So, I'm really going to glue it with the Fabri-Tac. Because this stuff is so good. I do love the glitter glue, the art glitter glue. If you ever watch May, Craft with May, any of those, she sells it in her shop, and she is who I heard about art glitter glue from first, and it's a great glue too. I'm not gonna steer you wrong on that one. So I am going to just put that on there, and that's it. Now all I have to do, if I had clothespins, I'd clothespin it and let it dry. I do have paper clips, but nah, it's okay. I think I'm good. I think I didn't get enough glue right there. Can you believe it after all that mess? And I'm still not. It's just goopy. I'm thinking it's glue and it's just goopy. Okay, there we go. Now, where's my wipe? So, guys, when you glue like that with Fabri-Tac, you can wipe it off. Now, you have to be careful where you've inked because the ink can run. But isn't that easy peasy, lemon squeezy, cute? Cute. Okay, how much time are we in? I think what I'm going to do, we don't have much time left. I will do these last two, and I will come back and show you at the very end what I ended up doing. But for these, I kind of want to finish these out. And I think, what was I thinking I was going to do? Oh, I think I am going to collage these just a wee bit. Not a lot. I still want to see this. So I am going to do a little bit, but not a ton. Okay, let me put, always keep your glue on the, you know, your lid on your Fabri-Tac. Don't do what I do. Do the other way. So, alright, here we go. So I'm just going to collage a little bit of this. And I may or may not come back and distress this with pink. I also have red. And I'm just not super happy right now with, I haven't bought the minis in the Tim Holtz version of the, what am I trying to say? The Distress Inks. And that one is not really juicy. And it may be that it was just an old, you know, it was still sealed in the package, but it just may be old. And that's why it's not super fantastic. I see I have a little bit of this. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Ooh, I know what I did. I pulled out some of the... So, I went to an antique store, went in there and bought a whole bunch of vintage maps. Love them. And so that's why I just have them, and I pull from them, and I use them, and I'm happy. I'm happy. Okay, I think I'm just going to do that. And then I think I'm going to be done with this one, and then I'll go to the next one. Let me see, I tore that off rather quickly. Nope, I'm good. So, anyways, so I'm not going to do a whole lot on this one. I'm just going to probably ink it up, and that's it. I mean, I want to have space for the kids to write in there, or to write. What I'm really thinking of doing, because this is for our children, is I may write messages to the children. And so this would give a lot of space on this particular card. That may be my card to write a message to them. So, you know, still a mom, always thinking. Okay, like that. Okie dokie. So I guess if you don't have a glue book or an old book, which they're dual purpose in those, you can make your pages with them, you know, pocket pages, things like that. And when I get to the end of this, I'm going to be frustrated I didn't do that. But I think I'm just going to come, across like that. But you could just use one little corner of your mat, which is what I used to do before we had all this fancy stuff. You know, fancy ideas. Okay, that looks good. And the reason I like this map, it has a lot of pink and red in it. That's why I was choosing this particular portion of the map. So, alrighty, I think this one I'm going to not even do the edges. I don't think. Well, you know what? I think I will. I think I will. But, anyways, so I think that this will be my card that I will leave a message for the kids, you know, as I give them their gift. And I'll date it and, you know, that kind of good stuff. You know, it's always fun. It'd be fun if I had left. Oh, I've got the date on every one of these. And I could put their name. Oh, my goodness. Isn't that going to be fun? I know. I'm just like a little kid, aren't I? Kid at Christmas. I like that. It just makes me happy. Okay, where are we at? Okay, I have got to finish this up. All right, my dear sweet friends, I do pray that your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Like, subscribe, share. We'd love to have you. Leave a comment below. I'll be glad to help in any way I can. So here we go. There are those 3 tags. There are these that will be finished out, but here is the finished one. And all of these that will also be finished out. And you will see those at the very end when I'm putting all together. Does that make sense? So, and okay. Oh, I'm actually going to finish this one. I pray that your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Thank you so much for stopping by. I look forward to talking to you soon. Y'all come on back. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.